Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to United View. Welcome to the road trip for Man United's game against Southampton, where we can go to a season high. Well, it's not really a season high because we started the season higher than this, if you get what I mean. But of 12th. We can get to 12th in the league. And I ain't going to lie, I just finished Sky Sports transfers. I've been here since 5 in the morning. It's absolutely blitz, and this is in London. So if I'm in a big puffer jacket and woolly hat before I've even got to Manchester, I don't even know how cold it's going to be when I get there. But it is cold. But listen, let's prove we turn this corner, man. Like we said in the preview, this is an interesting game because Ruben Amorim said he's going to learn more about his players in this game than he has against Arsenal, than he has against Man City away, than he has against Liverpool away. These are the games, because it's true. It's a different assignment. Do you know what I mean? Them games there, away to the big teams, away to the tough teams where we haven't won in God knows how long, or we haven't even avoided defeat in a while. In those types of games, it's easier. Do you know what I'm saying? Go there, give a good account of yourself, fight, sit in, be compact, stay in the game as long as you can, nick one. Do you know what I mean? Take your chances. This is different. You're playing bottom of the league at home. You have to be on the front foot. You have to be scoring goals. You have to be creating chances. You have to be taking the game to Southampton, who have a new manager, don't get me wrong. They don't have Russell Martin anymore. I've had a look at them a little bit. They play with the 3-4-3 as well, I think. Or 3-5-2, whatever it is. But they're more direct. I know that. They're more direct, and they do press quite high. It'd be interesting to see whether they just sit off or whether they do press us quite high. So, having said all that, these men need to step up now, because it's all good us celebrating against Arsenal, celebrating against Liverpool, saying we're more together, we're fighting for each other, which is all true, by the way. These things are all true. But it counts for nothing, absolutely nothing. 1 iota, zilch, zero, if we don't beat Southampton. Now, look, a lot of people are saying not only do we need to beat Southampton, we need to beat them comfortably. You know, we need to beat them comfortably. We need to score, have goals galore, etc., etc. Ideally, yes, they're bottom of the table with 6 points. You know, Brentford beat them 5-0, I think, in the last game. But we still got problems in that final third, haven't we? We've got big problems in that final third where we're not clinical. And Ruben Amorim spoke about how difficult it is to coach the team. This is the next phase that he knows, he understands needs to happen, and us as fans know that. It's easy to get a team organised and say, be compact, don't concede, this, that and the other. It's much harder to coach final third entries, progressing the ball through the thirds in possession, not just relying on transitions, not just relying on instinct to just try and beat a man. It's relying on routine and patterns. That is a lot more difficult to do. Team-wise, listen, I think we're going to have to keep doing it throughout the season. I've made no secret of that. But Joshua Zirkzee, got to start him, mate. Got to start him. Got to start him. After what he did against Arsenal, the heroics that he had, the confidence that he showed. And you know what? To do Zirkzee not even a disservice, right? To make sure we don't do him a disservice. To make sure we don't do him a disservice. It's not even just the penalty that he scores. Like, it's not just the fact that he scored the decisive penalty and had the balls to take it and scored it. It ain't even just that. Actually, when he came into the game, we need to remember, guys, he came in when the game was 1-1 and we were down to 10 men. He made a difference. Everything Højlund couldn't do in that game, and large parts of what Højlund can't do, Joshua Zirkzee did. He gave Saliba the run around. He brought people into play. He made good passes. He held up the ball really well. He was good in his defensive actions, getting back and being a presence in the box. You know, forced David Raya into a really, really good save that actually could have won us the game in regular time, I think that was. Or was it in extra time? I can't remember that save. But, you know, forced a big save from David Raya. So his actual general play was good. It wasn't just the fact that he goes, I'll take the 5th penalty and took all the glory and didn't do nothing. No, he played really well. And that, I think, should be rewarded. I think it's interesting that there's no Diogo Dalot in the side. And Harry Maguire, he said, look, he was, you know, nearly dead against Arsenal. He was really tired. He was ill the first couple of days in lead up to that game. He says he thinks Martinez will be all right. So I think there should be a reshuffle just off that alone. Me personally, I would put Mazraoui at left wing back and I would play Ahmad at right wing back. And because they play with wing backs themselves now, you need people who are going to be good in 1v1s. You know, Kyle Walker-Peters, I think, has been playing at left wing back, I want to say. I could be wrong on that. But, you know, he's quick, he's direct, he's good. We're going to need somebody at an opposite number, i.e. Ahmad, to take the game to him and keep him honest and make sure that he doesn't have the joy up and down that side. And I think considering that Diogo Dalot's out, it makes sense for me to put Ahmad in there. Give Garnacho a start. You know, he's confident. Why not? There's a lot of talk about him today in terms of these Napoli links, these Napoli rumours that aren't seeming to go away. They want to replace him with, replace him because obviously Kvaratskhelia has gone to PSG, so there's talks about Garnacho coming there. But he said in the press conference that Garnacho's doing well, he's improving, he needs to learn different attacking actions, he needs to learn the right positions to be in, because we're not a transitional team anymore. He doesn't want us to be a transitional team anymore. Listen, he's got an assist against Liverpool off the bench, an assist against Arsenal. Play him at home against Southampton. You know what I mean? Him and Bruno in the 10. Kobe and Ugarte, hopefully they can go again. And I would give Lenny Yoro a start. If Maguire was teetering on the edge of being tired, we've got a big game against Brighton straight after this in only a couple of days' time. And if you're talking about rest, it's only Friday, Saturday rest. Do you know what I'm saying? Before the game's on Sunday. So I'll take Maguire out of there, shift De Ligt into the central centre-back position and put Yoro in at right centre-back. That's what I would do. Probably have to keep Martinez there at left centre-back. And like I said, I'll pay Mazraoui left wing-back and get Dalot, get Mazraoui in. Mazraoui in at left wing-back and get Ahmad in at right wing-back. That's what I want to see. And you go with Zirkzee up top. This could be, look, and I say could because we can't get too carried away with this team. This could be, this, you know, the kickstart of the turnaround. You know, we still need a win in the Premier League to really start climbing up the table. And like I said, we can go into 12th. I don't know who Brighton got tonight, but, you know, we play them next. If they get the wrong result tonight and then we beat them, we could even go above Brighton as well because they're only a place above us. You know, Spurs are below us now as well, I think. So, look, I know the Palace one. I don't know. What my point is that if we can win these 2 home games, or 3 home games in a row if you include Europa League, it really starts to build that confidence. And like Ruben Amorim said, he understands that we can't just sit there against Southampton and be a passive team. Let's learn. Let's see. Today is when we're going to find out if we're really turning the corner. Not Arsenal away in the FA Cup. Not Liverpool away in the Premier League. It's these types of games. Southampton at home. Have you lot turned the corner, or is it another false storm? Because I'm not getting carried away. I know we've got carried away in the celebrations, and we should. We should laugh at Arsenal fans, troll Arsenal fans, enjoy those moments. But when that was all said and done after 24 hours after that game, we got to lock in. Because if we don't beat Southampton, if we don't show that we're turning the corner, then what's the point? Are these players believing in what Amorim's doing through the good and the bad? And let's hope that they are. And I believe that we'll get the win tonight. So, yes. Owen will be on the match for you. Make sure you guys check that out. I'll be there getting a reaction outside Old Trafford as well. We are out of here. Smash the like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. See you at OT. Peace.